Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to some Monster Jam racing action here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And the first truck out is of course the number one qualifier, Dennis Anderson in Grave Digger. He ran a very quick qualifying time with a time of 19.87. And he's going to be going up against the worst qualifier, Spider-Man, who rolled over in his qualifying run. And Dennis is going to finish that lap up with a time of 20.99. So definitely a pretty slow lap. And Spider-Man can probably beat that lap if he runs a really nice one. But he's having a rough time up on two wheels there in the first corner. Kind of washes out there. He's got some good speed going for him. He just needs to master these turns. And definitely a nice turn there from Spider-Man, but that is not enough to beat Grave Digger. So the next race we have Captain's Curse versus Grinder. This is still first round action here, and Captain's Curse, he has won at racing this year, so let's see if he can do it again in Philadelphia. But he took that turn really wide. He got a lot of speed, but just took that turn far too wide, and he runs a time of 20.58. So faster than... And the Advanced Auto Parts Grinder is off and hits that ramp kind of awkward, but he continues on here, taking this turn pretty slow. Lupe Sosa driving this machine, and that is going to be enough to beat Captain's Curse and win that race right there. That was a very intense race. Next up, we have Backdraft going up against the Stone Crusher. And Backdraft is all over the place, as you can tell. Very cool truck in support of firefighters around the world, but not a good monster truck driver, as he's shown right now. And he still isn't across the line. Finally, one tire across the line, just barely. And the time for Backdraft is not going to be too good, a 25.64. Steve Sims and Stone Crusher is now on the track. Let's see what he can do, as he is flying right now. Wow, this is looking like a really quick lap for Steve Sims. Time of 20.02, and he will advance to the next round. Next up, we have the Bounty Hunter going up against Chad Fortune Superman. Jimmy Creedon here driving this Ford machine out of Kansas here up in Philadelphia for this event. His wife, Dawn Creedon, the driver of the Scarlet Bandit, wasn't able to make it to the show. But Jimmy's going to try and come up with a victory here against Superman. Chad Fortune starting off good, flying over those cars on Superman. And that was a quick lap from Bounty Hunter at 20.21 is the time. Chad Fortune, he's going to give him a run for his money right here. Oh, he was a little deep in that turn. Let's see if that costs him. Oh, and yes it will, as Bounty Hunter moves on. Chad Fortune 0.2 seconds too late. Brutus here. Not normally a good racer, but looking to make a statement here and really prove that he can race when he wants to. Definitely more of a freestyler, but we'll see here. Kind of spins it out, but collects himself and finishes the lap very nicely. So a good time there from Brutus. Now here comes the Monster Mutt. Let's see what this big dog can do on the racetrack. Got a tough time to beat from Brutus. Oh, and the Monster Mutt looks like they're taking the turn a little too wide and tried to collect themselves, but yeah, that's not going to be a good lap as the Monster Mutt crosses with about one wheel. Max D, Tom Lynch driving this machine. He is the most winningest driver on this Monster Jam circuit, and he is looking good today. Oh no, he rolls it. He rolls his truck. Oh, he's going to have to recover from that. 5-second penalty for missing the ramp too. Wow, this is a really rough lap from Tom Muntz. He just didn't get any good traction coming in that turn and rolled it. So Avenger has the easy win here. And he's probably just going to take it nice and easy. But you know Jimmy Kohler, I mean, he's going to go hard whenever he can. And a little bit slow right there. But he's got plenty of time. And that's going to be a relatively slow lap at 22 seconds for Jim Kohler, but it's good enough to beat Max D. Next up, we have the Tasmanian Devil Truck. This is not Taz, driven by Adam Anderson. It is the Tasmanian Devil Truck, which is a little bit different, but same idea, I guess. So let's see what this Taz machine can do. Coming around, and that looked like a very excellent lap from Taz with a time of 20.27. Now let's see if Blue Thunder can beat that. Running the old school Blue Thunder style truck. A very cool looking Ford machine. And well, this could be a real tight race. Oh, and nice job there from Blue Thunder as he takes the victory with a 20.14, just barely beating out Taz. Now the last race of round one, we have Air Force Afterburner, Damian Bradshaw. This is his old truck, and he's going up against the War Wizard. So let's see what he can do. And not a bad lap there at all from the Air Force Afterburner with a time of 21.42. That's about a little less than average lap actually, but we all know the War Wizard is not one of the greatest racers of all time, or freestylers for that matter. Just not a good driver overall, but let's see Randy Moore driving this machine out of Tennessee, and he finishes strong with a time of 21.60, so it was a relatively close race, but Air Force Afterburner will move on, but he's going to have to face the man, the myth, the legend, Dennis Anderson in round two. And Dennis already starting his run looking really fast, as he has all night long. Just flying around this track, making it look incredibly easy. And it's going to be a lap time of 20.49. Damon Bradshaw on the Air Force Afterburner is really going to have to step up his time after what he did last lap to beat the Icon. Oh, he was looking good on the turn, but the truck just spun out and started going up the freestyle ramp. So Gravedigger is going to advance to the semifinals. Next matchup here, we have the Advanced Auto Parts Grinder driven by Lupe Sosa going up against the Brutus truck. Excuse me. And the Grinder gets some big air right there off the racing lane, but it's all about speed, and that's what he got. He got some good speed there, and it's going to be a time 20.31 or 21.70. So not a bad lap from Grinder. And the Stone Crusher is all over the place right now, and this is not looking good here for the Stone Crusher. It's totally all over the place. Not a good run right there. But next up here, we have Jimmy Crean in the Beinhardt. He's always a good racer going up against Brutus. Sorry about that, folks. Just had to grab a drink of water there real quick. But looks like the Beinhardt flipped his truck over. So Brutus is going to get another easy win here. Well, not necessarily easy, but looks like he's going to advance to the semifinals going up against the Grinder. Oh, sorry folks, my throat is just really dry. I'm not sick or anything. I just haven't made a video in a while and can't talk for 15 minutes straight. Alright, next matchup here we have who is this? Blue Thunder versus Avenger. And let's see what the Blue Thunder machine can do here. Oh, clips the cars. Not a good job right there. And that's going to be a lap time of, let me see here, 23.36, and the Avenger has to beat that. And he ran a faster lap last time, and he was taking it easy. So let's see what the Avenger can do here. This If he wins this race, which he will with ease, or maybe not, he kind of flipped there, but he's going to go up against Gravedigger in next round's action. The Digger starting off hot. The Gravedigger is not screwed up at all this whole night here in Philadelphia, so let's see what he can do. All lap times have been in the 20-second range, and his qualifying lap was the fastest at 19.87 seconds. And he is just flying right now with a time of 20.94. So still room for improvement from the Gravedigger. See if the Avenger can beat him. Avenger, he's going to roll that truck over, and he's going to try and save it, but not be able to. And that really sucks for the Avenger, but he was pushing the truck to its limits and couldn't figure it out. The Grinder clips that first car, and it sends him into a pretty deep turn. Andy misses the ramp, but the officials are not going to call that. Andy's up on two wheels. It really screwed him up anyway. The Grinder trying to figure it out. Oh my god, he's flipping that truck. Is 2 stories high in the air. Oh, and it lands on all fours. What a lucky bounce. But Brutus, let's see if he can beat the time of 21.70 put up by the Advanced Auto Parts Grinder. Brutus here's been running fast laps all night, so let's see what he can do. Wow, and that one was really fast at a time of 20.34. So now we're in the championship race. Gravedigger versus Brutus. Let's see what's going to happen here, ladies and gentlemen. Brutus has been a little bit up and down, but Gravedigger just been on point all night long with just absolute speed and perfection around this track. A time of 20.25. A almost perfect lap there from Dennis Anderson and Gravedigger. But Brutus looking to take the victory here to get himself into the Monster Jam World Finals at the end of the season. First turn looking good. Come on, Brutus. Can he pull it out? Oh, no, he's up on 2 wheels and he has to sell it down. That's going to cost him. And he's really trying to win, but Gravedigger's going to win this one, folks. Sorry to say. Good effort there by Brutus. And Gravedigger wins racing here in Philadelphia. That's his 2nd win on the tour. And he's going to be looking to double down here in Philly.